Hey everybody, I wanted to take a quick second out of today's podcast to tell you about our friends over at Live Action Games. They're Davenport's only hatchet throwing range and newest escape room, and they're having their grand opening on September 22nd. They're located inside North Park Mall at 320 Kimberly Road, and they're inside next to Disc Replay. And to celebrate their grand opening, they're having their first ever hatchet throwing tournament. Just $10 buys your way into the tournament and gives you a chance to win any one of the three prize packages, top tier prize packages. Third place gets their $10 back, as well as a pair of tickets to any experience inside Live Action Games. And then they're also throwing in 2 day passes to Pro Tournament League. Second place gets $50 cash back, a 4-pack of tickets to Live Action Games, a $20 gift certificate to Texas Roadhouse, yum, $20 gift certificate to Disc Replay, and then 4 day passes to Pro Tournament League. Then the top tier prize package, get ready for it. First place gets $200 cash back, a 9-pack of tickets to any experience at Live Action Games, a $40 gift certificate to Texas Roadhouse, yum again, $40 gift certificate to Disc Replay, and 4 day passes to Pro Tournament League. The list of sponsors grows each day. That means the prize package grows each day. Only a limited number of participants will be able to compete in the event, so hop on it while you can, folks. And also, as an added bonus, if you mention the Breakfast Lads Tribunal podcast, you will receive $2 off an escape room per person, or 30 minutes of hatchet throwing for just $10. So, I mean, you can't beat that, folks. So head on over to Live Action Games inside North Park Mall in Davenport, Iowa, and tell them the Breakfast Lads sent you.
Hi everybody, welcome to the latest episode of the Breakfast Lads Tribunal. This is Brandon.
This is Jake. And I'm stepping on Jake. I'm Ian.
Stepping on Jake. I like that. That's like Steppenwolf.
But on Jake.
Yeah, which makes it even better.
That's not nice.
Well,
he's not literally stepping on me, guys.
Yeah, like a welcome mat.
Somebody
like
who only deadlifts
Jake.
270 is not going to step on.
That's
oh my god!
fucking rude.
You need to find a way to put that in every conversation.
Why would you
look? Strength is the only thing I have going for me at this point. All right, and I'm going to make y'all weak motherfuckers.
Oh, y'all weak bitches.
I'm sorry. That was rude.
So, before we get to my not exciting week, I just wanna state I saw your pictures, Ian, on Instagram of you hiking.
Yeah.
And fuck that.
No, it was a good time.
I was gonna say one particular thing, but really, even hiking. But then I saw the picture of the snake, and I was like, yeah, definitely fuck that.
That snake was cool.
Where'd you go?
Wildcat Den, which is like half an hour away. It's not too far.
It's like by Muscatine, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's nice.
Except for the snakes, man.
Yeah.
How big would you say that snake was? Because I kind of saw it, but I didn't really study it.
Like a good 2.5, 3 feet maybe. It was kind of coming out of the wall, like Indiana Jones style a little bit.
Yeah.
Which was cool. It was just kind of hanging out on the rock, and I went to go take a picture of it. Started moving and curling up.
Yeah.
Like he was about to strike.
Yeah.
I was like, no, okay, I got pictures,
Right.
thank you. And then
you mentioned another
went on
smart
the
person, Indiana Jones, who also did not like snakes.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Yeah.
That's the devil's dick, man.
I was all right with the snake. I walked through 2 spider webs with spiders in them, and the spiders got on my face.
No.
So I had to take glasses. I was wearing a hat too, so glasses and hat came off. I shook them both, and then.
No,
Yeah.
I'd have been hiking naked because I burnt all my clothes. No, snakes and spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Done. No, I don't like it.
I was carrying like a a backpack that had water, and I like snacks when I'm hiking.
Yeah.
Because if
You gotta have snacks.
yeah, I brought Pringles, I brought trail mix with beef jerky in it, and also I just bought it because it had a piranha on the front. I was like, that's
You gotta get in the mood.
yeah.
Right.
What else did I bring? Like some of those wrap things. They're like the tortillas with the ham and cheese inside of them.
Got it.
Oh,
like
you made those.
the
The
to
power
go
wraps. No, the little that
The
you
to-go
unwrap
wraps.
them. Yep.
They're like the pecan pinwheels, except the savory kind.
Yeah. But they're like
Right, but they're more like sandwiches.
Yeah, but I just mean like the stuff in the. All right, whatever. You guys aren't with me on this. That's fine.
No,
That's fine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you know what? When you first started talking about that, like my mind instantly like went somewhere completely different. But I was just like, somebody was talking about those. A buddy of mine in the Navy, his wife made these like whenever we would go over there to watch football. But it was a pickle, piece of ham, cream cheese, wrapped in a tortilla, cut into little like bite-sized things, and it was my favorite snack of all time.
I have
when
had
when you started saying that, that's immediately what I thought. I was like, oh fuck yeah, like
Right,
Ian
let's
is
get
getting
down,
it on
yeah.
this hike.
No, that is one of my favorite like wintertime or Super Bowl snacks though. Is you just take like a big old pickle. You smear some like cream cheese on top of ham, and then you roll it all together.
Yeah.
And then you just slice it. Oh, I don't know what it is.
She went one step further by putting that in a like a burrito.
I would want
tortilla
that
shell.
if it's gonna be in a tortilla. I would almost want it fried so that the tortilla is nice and crispy on the outside, and
See,
then
I
you get
kind of
nice.
like the softness,
Well, then you would get the crunch from the
like a
tortilla,
fried pickle, but in a tortilla.
right? And you get like the crunchiness of the tortilla. You get the softness of the ham and the cream cheese,
Right.
and then still a little bit of crunch with pickle, and it's just an all-around flavor explosion.
You lose me at pickle.
Are you not a pickle guy?
No.
Really?
Oh, I thought you were saying you just want. You're like, I like all that, just minus everything but the pickle.
Oh no. You take the pickle off and you got yourself a
Somebody's
goddamn
not
deal.
Russian, you know what I mean?
No, I've always been, I don't know, since I could remember, like going to McDonald's, get a cheeseburger in like a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
It's got to have the pickle and the onions off of it.
It's funny that we're talking about this right now, and of course, like in true BLT fashion, we just like skip around all the time.
Hell yeah.
But me and my lady friend went to Texas Roadhouse on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Before we went to this movie. And the guy was like, do you guys want to start off with any appetizers? And she's like, fried pickles. And I was like, okay, all right, I like where this is going. Like,
Right.
you know, was happy about it. But, I mean, you wouldn't have been, but that's...
Hell no.
Fried pickles they got to be made right. I've had fried pickle spears,
Yeah.
and the breading on them at this one place it was too thin, so it all kind of fell apart. It just
Right.
wasn't the same.
I can understand
I did have fried pickles once where it was a wonton around the fried pickle.
that. What?
Yeah, and they did like a little bit of cream cheese on the inside.
Now I can't get down with the pickles like I said, but I have the same feeling about like mozzarella sticks though. Like if it's a soft mushy mozzarella stick, I can't really.
Yeah, you
get
want a
into it.
nice crisp.
Yeah, I want to crunch into that bad boy.
And then stringy in the center.
Maybe not fight it like a crowbar.
You don't want to like Bugs Bunny carrot it.
Yeah, exactly. But if there's a high wind, I want that bad boy to stay in one piece. Let's see.
Man, next time I'm just gonna tailgate hiking.
There you go.
I'm gonna get one of those like racks that you put snare drums on, and instead it's just gonna be a flat top powered by propane. I'm just gonna hang that around and just hike and make food at the same time.
That'd be awesome, actually.
Yeah, it would be.
I'm hungry.
Gotcha.
You want a mott stick?
It's like
I only got jalapeno poppers right now. Is that going to work for you?
It's like if one of those guys at a baseball game that walks the stairs went hiking. That guy looks like he used a bra.
Jalapeno poppers! Poppers here! We got brats on the other burner.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I ever since I was little, couldn't do pickles, couldn't do snakes. Probably, circle back to snakes, it's probably because I lived in a neighborhood with a bunch of asshole kids. And this is on the west side of Davenport, where most asshole kids live. And I don't even know if you know this, but one of them got a big-ass paint bucket. And I didn't know this until it was too late. But one of the kids, like, I want to say this kid had to be like 4 or 5, right? So not like 12, 13. No, like this kid was tiny, carrying around a big ass paint bucket, and I saw a couple other kids were like circling him and kept looking in the bucket, and he pushed them away and kept walking down the alley. And these were kids that I knew.
How old were you?
I want to say I was probably like 12 or 13 at the time.
Okay.
And I was over.
So that kid's in jail right now. All right.
Right. But I was over in that neck of the woods, hanging out with my cousins, and we were out riding bikes, skateboarding, that kind of thing. And we see this kid walking down the alley with the bucket, and sooner rather than later, a small group of kids had circled this little kid and the bucket and kept fucking pointing into the bucket, and the kid kept pushing him away until finally he set the bucket down and like actually started getting up and like shoving them away, like stay away from my bucket. And we got up closer, and I was like, what's in the bucket? And I peeked in, and sure as shit, this is like a gaggle of snakes. I don't know what you call a whole mess of snakes, but it was a whole metric fuck ton of snakes in this bucket.
A bunch of snakes in a bucket is called a Medusa, actually.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, because I look in the bucket and I freak out, like, oh shit, they look creepy as hell.
Yeah.
And then one of the other kids walked up on the bucket, and he goes, oh, would you look at that? And the other kids stepped in, they go, what? Then he goes, Medusa's revenge! And he kicked the bucket over, and all the snakes scattered, and I beat feet all the way home.
For rattlesnakes, a group of them is called a coil, or my favorite term for any group of animals, a Roomba.
What the fuck?
RHUMBA, a Roomba of rattlesnakes.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
No. I can't.
I don't,
Great.
I don't
Great.
like
Now
snakes.
I can't get a robot vacuum.
That's my wrestling finishing move.
The Roomba?
Rattlesnake Rumba.
Just walk up. What?
So on the way home from this movie on Sunday,
What movie did you see?
Black Klansman,
How was
like
it?
it?
I've heard really
It
good
was-
things.
phenomenal. It was
Okay.
really,
Excellent.
really good.
Because if you said it was
it's-
awful, I was going to pick your brain. But the fact you said you liked it, I'm like, okay, go on.
No, it was really good. You can pick my brain if you want.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It started off kind of slow. I was like, yeah, I feel like this is going to be boring. But I've heard good things, so I'm going to stick with it. And it was worth it. It was super good. But on the way home, like, I turn on my phone after we leave the movie, and I get this text message from a friend of mine named Kim. And she's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I just left a movie with my friend Kanza, and we're going home. And she's like, oh, well, Megan. So Kim is a girl that I worked with at Mid-American when I worked there for a few months. Megan is another girl that we worked with. And she's like, well, I was calling because Megan found a garter snake in her basement, and I was wondering if you could get it out, because the only thing she's been able to do is spray with bug spray. And I was like, well, that's not going to work.
It's not a bug. It's a fucking snake.
But I was like,
more
also,
from a bug.
I was like, also, I don't fuck with snakes. And Kaza was like, who are you texting? And I explained to her the text I got, and she's like, oh. She's like, just tell her to pick it up. It's not going to hurt. And I was like, oh, so you fuck with snakes. She's like, yeah, I used to pick them up when I was a kid all the time.
Hell no.
And so I texted Kim back, and I was like, well, where does she live? And, like, it was too far away from, like, where we were at. But you know, it was like the movie was at 9. We were like, it was like 11:45 when I was
Right.
texting. And I was like, yeah, it's just a little too late
Yeah.
for me.